realize it's good against the Nolan.
Yeah.
Because when Nolan wants to chasing the Irrital, he can keep attacking the Irrital.
Yeah. And now
Geek fam retaliated in game number 2, and Cascade deep in his back like the fries at the bottom, bringing out some unorthodox pick here in game number 3. A battle for top 3 between the King Slayers and the King of Kings.
Land of Dawn, here we go. Who will?
Wait,
whoa. Cascade. Is this the right pick? Darren got solo killed, and he even spent his flicker.
I don't think that's his fault.
You got chased down by Veldora and Beloyski. They kind of predicted that the Barats is going to be used to kind of assist with the jungle clear for the Alpha as well. Man, not ideal for RRQ, but we'll see what the Trickster has cooked up in the gold lane, though. Skylar having a lot of pressure, but not having a lot of backup there. Boy, a ton of damage.
Yeah, just some trades down bottom, helping out the gold laner this time around. I can say for sure that Chadera is actually on the losing lane, on the weak lane, so there's gonna be a lot of emphasis towards the gold lane for Geek fam.
See though, seems like they are rotating towards that side.
And the emblems like Endicom, common basic emblem for Darwin there. Tenacity and agility, just being a frontliner technically. Even Rinse, respecting the damage potential, going with the tenacity as well. Of course, in the bottom lane, Skylar vying for lane dominance with the Master Assassin, but both running Assassin emblems. Chidera thinks it's gonna go late with the Master Assassin too, with the Weapon Mastery as well.
You know, Rashi Beloyski, game number 1 was great. Game number 2 was even better. But now the challenge becomes even harder. But looks like Chidera's gonna go down here. No, flicker.
Oof, close one. Yeah, Beloyski still is absolutely dangerous.
Uh-oh.
Vincent.
Vincent finds an angle. Skylar, no sprints. Will he be able to escape? The answer is no. Good setup there. And now in the mid lane, they're trying to buy time. Sutsujin will try to find the turtle. It seems like with the retribution, he will be able to.
So, Orashi, a gold laner for an objective, what do you think?
Considering the circumstances, I feel like RRQ really want to make use of this Irrital pick. You've seen how bad it could be when your gold laner really gets shut down. So, I feel like it's still decent, it's still even, but I think Geek fam feel like they won out there, right? They're able to actually shut down Skylar, technically get Chidera rolling, and this is the aggressive mindset Chidera we've been talking about. Man, with this one,
that can go onto it still. That's a knock-up now. Skylar will fall for the second time. Geek fam silencing RRQ fans early game.
Am I seeing Beloyski? Is this Kiboyski? Is this Yawiski?
This is my boy. Patience. Even Veldora already in the picture here. Edok, he has the ultimate, the Circling Eagle. Might be forced to use it a lot earlier though.
Oh man.
Trying to hold the wave.
Let's see, he is trying to hold on to the wave. Now Renz, the shift of focus, never round popped. Beloyski will not be able to find it, but Skylar again, deleted third time. Now Daytona's Welcome Flicker connects the nether round, try to buy time for the members of Geek fam. Vincent being the casual.
Oh my god!
Was caught again. One by one they try, but one by one they fall. And the boy secures another kill on towards the Dino.
What are we seeing right now? In a span of 40 seconds, Skylar died 3 times. This is unheard of.
He got soloed there by Veldora just diving in. The fact that Veldora was able to use the roam advantage, the passive, to just get there so much faster, man. It was essentially a 5v5. And RRQ, because they use all their spells on the individuals, not in a full-on combo fashion, not onto multiple members, he's not able to come out on top in that fight.
Finally, another error from Beloyski there. Could have gotten a kill towards Vincent, but hey, never mind. Sometimes you're a fart smeller, you're a smart fella, Beloyski.
What?
You're a smart fella or fart smeller?
Oh, fart smeller. Well, Suchi now has the War Axe, so he has more sustain, but the issue of Beloyski is setting up all of these plays hasn't really gone away. Despite having the big, bad frontliner Dyron there, RRQ are losing out in initiative. They can't really get to the position in time.
Beloyski looking for an engage. He is just trying to poke Edok. Oh, Edok is actually back to an okay amount of HP with the shielding as well. RRQ reclaiming the Turtle Lord. Iron cancelled. Oh, that's a cancel of that Way of Dragon. Sutsujin claims the Turtle. Oh, it's an all-out. Oh, Chidera finds the kill. Geek Fam, they want more, but Loyski though will fall shortly. Rin secures it. Tadera, free hitting. He wants Sutsujin. He finds a triple, looking for the maniac. Rin shuts him down. Rins finds a double, but Skylar finds an extra gold in that kill with Vincent. That's all she wrote. Geek Fam finds a favorable trade.
An all-out dogfight in this mid-game. And it looks like from the economy-wise, RRQ was on top of the time.
Oh. Quicksand guard to the rescue. Skylar, no sprint. That should be in Veldora's mind.
Oh, don't go for it.
Yep, he wants another engage, this time with the circling eagle, though, Veldora. Oh, my goodness, the bait! He's a master in baiting, and Tadera collects the double. Goloyski might want more, but Rins has enough space to back away.
What's up with this West Curse and Beatrix player in this playoff, man? Usually we rarely see this weapon being picked up at all. Meanwhile, Tadera, oh, finally, surely.
Careful, Spear of Alpha, true damage, he finds the solo.
Man, that's still an early game, technically an early game Beatrix. 7-2 and 1 already, by the way. This is a very high action game. With the Wesker play coming in, RRQ, they have a lot of fighters and they're trying to actually push the aggression onto Chidera, but he is just willing to take the fight.
As you said earlier, Gani, a weapon for a disciplined team is chaos, and so far, 18 kills in a span of 6 minutes. That's 3 kills per minute. That is just absolute chaos. Chaos at its peak.
Programmed for this.
And even if you look at the goal difference, it's actually shrunk a little bit. RRQ got the turtle, and they kind of got almost an equal trade. Oh, look at this though, Baloyski again.
Yep, Daytona's welcome. Triggered, stunned up. The damage will not be enough to take him down just yet, though. The last turtle will be their main agenda, but no one is actually in the bottom side of that map. This is Geek Fam trying to distract. Circling Eagle committed, gathering info. Darwin being the front line. Geek Fam, no point in contesting.
Oh,
Position.
okay, interesting. Oh, Suchin got the jungle camp there as well. The Nolan's gonna be pushed on the bottom side. Gonna be a turret advantage. No, it doesn't fall.
Now Vincent, now isolated, actually. I don't think he will survive this time, Skylar. Funneling the gold to Skylar. Iron flickers out. Now, let's see Circling Eagle committed alongside a Flying Dino. Let's see a boy looking to reposition. Geek Fam, very, very intelligent. Disengaged, but RRQ, they're pushing the pace.
Slowly but surely, the King of King is taking control of the community. And what's gonna be the answer here? Because this combo, Irashi, it's very popular in Season 11. You cannot let go of Mathilda and Faramis in the same composition.
Mathilda, Faramis, and on top of that, Skylar, that's been so pressured by Geek Fam again and again. Now he's on an Irithel, he is just so mobile.
Circling Eagle, yet another commitment. Tadera, good spacing. Vincent and Sutsujin, both junglers in the mid lane. Both junglers backing away.
Even harder job for Baloyski at this point to purifies for the mid and the roamer of RRQ. The main target is gonna be Skylar, but at the end of the day, you still have to disengage, you still have the extra life that the Nether Realm gonna give you. So what is going to be the plan for Baloyski? Does he wanna bait out some of the resources first, then go in? Even then, that might be too much for Mr. PPP.
Ooh, Chidera going straight for the turret right here. There's a rotation coming from RRQ, but Geek Fam are set up in the jungle.
Good sniffs. Oh my goodness! The position from Veldora. But now he is actually exposed. Forced to use the flicker! That's the Spear of Alpha connecting on towards Veloyski. Now, Geek Fam, it's a 4v5 as a ward. It will be up soon.
It is unfair. They're playing 5-man, the Ube style that RRQ is giving right now. They're just clumping up as a 5, and there's absolutely no way someone can. Oh, Veldora!
Initiation. Quicksand Guard will not help his life. RRQ again punishing the mistakes, punishing the small movements of Geek Fam. Now Vincent finds the Dino, but then again, he's building tank. He doesn't care. Now Geek Fam
Skylar
positioning, looking for Vincent. Oh my goodness. Take a look at the angle. Vincent is able to get out, but now Setsujin finds Sidera. Another round triggered. Silence Flicker. Geek Fam, is this the right move? It seems like they will be able to hold on as RRQ, they have more control on the Lord. Geek Fam looking to deal damage by time as Vildora is entering the fight as well. Tyron receives a lot of damage. Sidera secures it. Now, the table has turned. Sujin finds Beloy, but the Lord still up. Now Skylar jumping in with the spread! Skylar secures the kill, but Nolan finds the Lord.
Finally, Vincent, the hope of Geek Fam at this point, gave them a Lord. It is a first tier Lord, so it's not gonna do much. In fact, they might actually lose something here in mid lane.
So tower going down. Even the purple buff secured by Geek Fam. Oh, Vincent not feeling confident enough to go and push that tower on the top side. But man, RRQ, it was a bloody fight right there, but the mobility allowed them to just come out on top. But that was showing again that Geek Fam, despite the lack of big combos, they can still go toe-to-toe against RRQ.
They need a reset. Geek Fam seems like they're taking this Lord push rather slow.
Vincent is away from the group. They're playing 4-1 right now, which I think surely that Geek Fam doesn't want to do anything against RRQ in a team fight, man, because this... What's the plan? When you're 5v5ing RRQ?
I mean, right now, the plan is just to make sure that Skylar doesn't really get jumped on. The raging sandstorm from Vildora has been devastating, but he gets spotted.
Yeah, Vildora, he has the Wilderness Blessing, so with that and the Khalid passive, he is able to just walk in and out shamelessly.
Now the bottom lane is gonna be the target for Geek Fam. Looks like they will get it, so huge value here, especially with the Holy Shield on the top lane. For RRQ is already popping up. It's already popping off. Now, the economy, Rashi, it's kind of swinging towards Geek Fam by now, and the map pressure that they have currently is gonna do wonders for this Cho. Yes, it's a Cho.
Even gold, but 8-3-1 on Chadera. The thing is, if RRQ can find him the same way they did in the previous fight, even with the Netherrealm, there's not enough HP for him to actually be effective. And by the same token, you know, if Chadera can get off a lot of his big ultimates before he gets caught within that Netherrealm, within that dive coming in from RRQ, it can still be useful even if he gets taken out. In theory here, RRQ wants to wait for the neutral objective and force Geek Fam into a 5v5. But we saw earlier, you know, the retribution isn't guaranteed. And if the Lord falls in the hands of Geek Fam, they can use the Lord as like a split push tool, but look at this chase!
Now they want to engage on towards Beloyski here. Take a look at Beloyski with the flicker way of dragon. That's a questionable move, and he will get punished. Darren secures it, and Beloy, is that a small brain Beloy playing? Let's see here, Geek Fam, will they, or will RRQ exploit more?
No, it's a big Ben Beloy, Connie. You don't understand. He needs to get to 7 death for his power spike to actually came true.
Oh wow, Skylar went for the great Dragon Spear before the Windtalker there, prioritizing movement speed over DPS. Now once again, look at the aggression from RRQ, just popping ultimates left and right. The gold is dead even, but look at Vincent.
Oh, he needs Skylar. He has it. Now you see Vincent, and now you don't. Skylar, killer instinct.
My man Vincent, that is not it, bro. That is not it. You shouldn't just walk up there naively in that bush, in that Kumar bush.
Where did he go, man? Was it 3 hits from Skylar? And he just disappears. Chidera now has the Wind of Nature, so he has some more outplay potential, going still for the ability-based build, I believe. Having a BOD, if I'm mistaken, if my eyes don't deceive me. So there's still some danger here for RRQ. They have to make sure they don't clump up too easily and allow Geek Fam to get a 3-man G-Kundo or, you know, get terrified with multiple members by a boy. But with the Lord here, they can really force Geek Fam to respond, to really oblige them in a 5v5 or lose multiple turrets.
They might get a lot of things here, especially this is 2nd tier Lord. They can do a lot of things, especially with the passive of the Lord. It's about to crash down in a minute. Looks like Geek Fam cannot stop that.
Chidera still has the flicker, so he is technically safer. RRQ looking for the siege, finds base turret number 1 in the bottom side of the map. Lord taken care of, but all the inners will fall. RRQ, they can pursue more, but it seems like they are not too greedy at this point. And that is, I feel, the wiser move.
It looks like from the Lord's positioning, that turret is going to be very, very crucial for Geek Fam. It is such a shame that they actually lose it in that occasion.
I think it's no coincidence that RRQ went for that particular turret in particular. I mean, the Lord was there as well, but I feel like if the Lord was on the bottom side, if the next Lord was on the bottom side, they would have gone for the turret on the top side instead. Looking at the items though, these frontliners from RRQ getting tankier and tankier, particularly Darwin and Sutsujin, they're investing a lot of gold into defenses here, understanding that Geek Fam, all they have is that massive pickoff potential. If they don't get a pickoff or a big moment from that, the longer chase game really favors RRQ. Even if Geek Fam disengage, the Mathilda allows them to chase so far deep.
Even if they got a perfect pickoff on towards the perfect target, there's gonna be multiple layers that Geek Fam needs to peel, man. It's just way too hard at this point. I feel like right now they're, gambling the fact that RRQ might make a mistake. And that is where Geek Fam will try to pounce. If they play it pretty much disciplinedly, it is super hard. But welcome to the stream, Arashi. You want the honor?
From Bogor, Clay. He is known for as in the Land of Dawn. MPL ex-streamer here, presented by our Coffee Good Day, showing us how is his reaction here. This guy used to be the mid laner for RRQ, for those of you who are not aware. And there he goes. That's the reaction.
Yeah. Playing it cool. Yes, the way he likes it. Okay. Oh, I just realized it. What happened? Oh, thank you so much, MPL. But now, back to the game.
Sigma.
The next objective game in the Lord. Geek Fam needs to pull off an absolute miracle for this to work.
Let's see RRQ have the control of that river. Oh! Dayton is welcome. Triggered, Baloyski pushed it down. 5v4, Bavora looking for an opening, but Tadera.
Oh my God!
That's gonna be the shutdown. Sutsujin still claims the Lord, but it's gonna be Vincent taken. Oh my goodness. Sutsujin isolated. Tadera, a boy, will find the kill, and that will be Geek Fam responding.
Vincent made a great play there, isolating, or Skylar itself is isolated, and he actually pounced on that. There's no heals, there's no covers at all, but right now RRQ actually got the Lord. Vincent missed on the retreat just a tad bit. Can they actually make something out of this window, Geek Fam?
Geek actually went for the base towers right there, so they have not been able to clear the Lord just yet. But that is exactly what Geek Fam have to do. They can't really win in the front to back, but when they can get Veldora and Vincent onto Skylar like that, that is the window that they require. The top side is left alone right here. It might actually fall to these minions of Geek Fam.
So Sutsujin is there, the minions is there. It looks like RRQ timed that perfectly. Now, about 800 gold lead from Geek Fam. The gold at this point, even though it's favoring towards Geek Fam, I feel like the winning condition, once again for Geek Fam Arashi, is much harder to execute it, especially when you see that item being bought by Skylar.
Yeah, whoa, hang on a minute. Seeing good rotations from RRQ right here, going into the jungles once more. Just trying to find something. But yes, RRQ is a team that adapts. So Geek Fam has shown their card once, the double flank from Veldora and Vincent. Now RRQ will be the wiser. The next time there's going to be a fight in the Lord Pit, you can expect a lot of scouting happening in all the bushes. But look at this. Geek Fam locked into the tower. Rinse though! Woo!
Face checking. He knows he's a Feramis.
Purify down though.
Purify is down. And technically, worst case, if he falls, he still has the passive.
And Baloyski's on 5 deaths now, Rashi, so 2 more. And we're gonna see the real big brain Baloyski.
The 7 death buff is definitely a real thing at this point. It's canon. But for RRQ, they're playing it just slow and surely, but Baloyski.
Oh, that's a great spent. Triple buff for RRQ. They're still in the jungles of Geek Fam.
Bit of a desperate move right there. You wouldn't expect Baloyski to go for a play like that, because even if he does get the pickoff, what can he do with it? Same thing with the play for Vincent there. Does he really think he's gonna one-shot Edok?
No, I
they
think
just kind of pressure and try and find vision, try and find control for their carries to move out of the base and farm. But we are slowly approaching that point, the threshold in the game, where the gold advantage won't really mean much, except for maybe a couple of item swaps. And for that, you're gonna need a lot more gold than usual.
Yeah, I think at that time, Voloski was trying to just burn down the Purify from Edop. If that actually happened, unfortunately it didn't. Now, Lord's gonna come up, the third Lord of the game. Or the fourth Lord, actually. Now, Geek Fam might actually pull the trigger onto it. This one.
Yeah, Jet Kuno was dodged with the Daytona's welcome flicker. Beloyski now. Oh, take a look at the mid lane. Skylar repositioning. That's a pull by the Pherom as Beloyski loses his mortality. Another round pops as well. Vincent looking for the execution. Does not find the angle. Pherom is in trouble. And he will fall regardless of the wind of nature. RRQ. They are not to be messed with.
My goodness gracious. That Khalid ult was there a Khalid? No. Was that?
You wanna know what that was? That was all Dyron, dude. He was caught. He was 1v4. He caught the Daytona's welcome, stared them dead in the eyes, munched on Beloyski, and flickered over the wall to turn things around and make that setup valuable for RRQ. Geek Fam did not expect that at all.
Yeah.
Now with the Lord, is this the end angle? Geek Fam, the masters of defense, the castle defenders.
No Natan though, so it's a bit harder right now. Chitera is still 10 seconds away. The Lord is about to march up in a second, but the wave has already been used by RRQ. Do they want to pull it right now?
Seeing Geek Fam, they are in the base. Base turret number 3 will fall. Geek Fam still trying to recollect themselves. Managed to clear the mid and top. Iron actually pops. The Daytona's welcome alongside the winner's round. Eldora, the backside will not survive. The Lord is still 80% HP. Geek Fam can they defend RRQ for match point. Ladies and gentlemen, Ren's backside. RRQ has done it. They have secured the point, and they are at match point.
The mentality of the Kings, they didn't falter when the advantage was towards the Fams. And right now, they are one win away to a step closer to the promised land in Malaysia.